Pretty. Feet, look at our test prints all over the place. Footprints. See anything in here? Toilets. What's in here? Oh, that's the main door. Ah, just a room, that really. Oh well, didn't get in there. Right, let's go through. Authorised personnel. That's great for us. Toilets we've seen there. Jake, this is the way to go. Look at the fan. That's pretty funky. Respect, responsibility, excellence. It's like TV or something, isn't it? Oh, it looks like a till monitor. Yeah. Right. That's the server room there. I'll have to watch the lights here in a bit. Don't know what this one is.
Hello and welcome to that live stream. I don't know what's going on here. Just give me a second. Yeah, that was a video that I released over the week, and it's a bit jumpy. It's on this screen for some reason. I don't know what was going on. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't know what was going on with that video. It was one that I put out on Sunday. I forgot to. That's the one. On Sunday. And I thought, yeah, I'll show you some of that. But for some reason, it was jumping. Great to see everyone in tonight. We got our normal guest in, our special guest, should I say.
Normal.
Nothing's normal about you, Matt.
Hello, I'm Captain Normal.
You okay?
Well, thanks.
Good, good. That's what I like to hear.
I'm glad I'm considered normal. That's good. I'd rather be normal than special.
Yeah. Everyone's jumping on now, saying hello, and everyone. It's pretty hard to keep up with the chat. So it's cool to see everyone in.
Normie.
Someone was asking up here whether I recovered from last week. I weren't too bad. The next day, nothing. So I recovered quite well. What about you, Matt?
Yeah, well, I did describe to Will actually what happened. So he knows the story already. But yeah, I went to bed and I was like, okay, fine. And I woke up and I was like, oh, bloody hell, it feels like I've been punched in my guts. It felt like I'd been bruised around this area. Oh, and then I sort of went to the toilet and I sort of like, did a few things and, I went to sleep. Same thing, same thing happened time and time again. Went to sleep, woke up, felt bruised, and then by about 6 a.m, I was okay. So yeah, that was the basic effect of it. But yeah, it did feel like I'd been punched in the guts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like I said when I was on the live. I said, "Oh, I feel something like in my stomach a little bit, but just a little rumble, nothing too much for me." That,
yeah,
but not like being
not
punched.
not like it being. It was not like I'd literally the continuous feeling of being punched in the guts. It's like,
yeah, just like
afterwards, like you feel like all jellied and and a bit of bruising or something. It's like that sort of after feeling.
Yeah. John said he was all right. He had a little bit of a stingy sting.
But yeah, John was on the one chip challenge.
Yeah, yeah, it's a different thing. So we can't, can't be sure that we had the same experience. Yeah.
Oh, abandoned landscapes. Oh, is he in the house? It must have.
So,
Yeah, there he is.
see,
You all right,
look at
mate?
the chat. Actually, you reminded me to look at the chat, which I never do. Yes.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get everyone up now.
All right. Looking who's in.
Any extended toilet trips? Not
Adrian
really,
Grumpy
no.
Grandad. Yeah. Ollie Fab.
Just to say, some unsalted potatoes.
Wireman Joe.
Yeah.
1972 Pearson. Yeah, they're all in there. I'm skipping across many names.
Yeah, it's
Some
loads are in.
Who's that? Spanner?
Oh, this one here.
Yeah, I don't know who he is. Yeah.
Mickey Mouse Spanner.
Yeah, Abandoned Landscapes. Yeah, as well. I think I've heard of him. Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah. Well, nice to have you here.
Yeah, we was planning on something this week as well. Abandoned Landscapes, bleeding hell. It's 20 months, nearly 2 years.
20 months.
Yeah, it's bleeding hell, nearly 2 years. Mad that. It's gone so quick. Especially this year, I think.
I swear it used to zoom in more than this before. There's something changed. It used to like zoom right the way in.
I can't do that. Or are you doing it on your stuff?
Yeah, there's something's changed.
StreamYard's always changing stuff, you see.
I can move myself about, but oh well.
I was having trouble finding the Karma, but I've managed to find it eventually. I think it was yesterday I got hold of it. But yeah, we're not doing it this week, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm not saying what's what, but
yeah. I had a night of drinking with a friend of mine last night, whose his other half had passed away, and we got royally things, so I got a bit of a hangover from that, and I just thought, no, I'm not having a drink hangover again and curry. No.
Yeah,
that could end up in being like, a good day in bed if I'm not careful. So no.
Yeah. So obviously we're not doing it this week, but I've got hold of it. So that's good.
Force majeure.
Yeah. But yeah, don't know whether John's got hold of one as well. So if he hadn't, he's got another week to get hold of one now.
Yeah. Indeed, John. Get your stuff. We can have a curry fight.
Yeah. I'll have to make one of my homemade chilies as well.
Hello, Chelsea.
And you'll see the difference in that when I eat my chili compared to that curry last week.
Phlegm gob. In Mark Thomas' program about the Burlington bunker, there's a bit about the guy who had plutonium in his garden and was ill. I noticed that house is still there in Reading, being lived it. Okay.
Being lived in.
Lived in. Yeah. Okay.
I didn't know they had a radioactive thing down there, leak or something.
I've
heard of
that bit in the show. Okay, all right. I can't remember now. I'll have to rewatch it. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard someone. I think it was in Europe somewhere, where it's like the Czech Republic or something like that, and they went into a dentist, and found an X-ray machine, and they took this like cylinder object out of it. They didn't know what it was, and then they opened up, and then they got radioactive poison through that, and it like got quite a few people in the village.
Yeah.
I've heard that story.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the scout that made his own nuclear
reactor in his in his shed?
Yeah.
Well, it's such a weird kind of area that they didn't know not to send stuff out to people. You know, they're just like, oh, somebody's ordered this stuff. Oh, we just send it to them. Right. Okay. It's like, yeah, you're sending them the parts to build a nuclear reactor. Yeah.
Especially to a kid as well. Know what I mean?
Kid.
It's like,
Yeah. But, you know, I mean, I remember when I was young, I did order things that I maybe shouldn't have had. And, you know, they came in the post. So, yes. Yeah.
I think we all bought stuff that we weren't supposed to have as kids. Yeah, there was an age limit on it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was all different back then, wasn't it? Especially about the X-ray machines being quite in their doctors and not doctors, dentists and stuff like that, and just leaving them about. But now health and safety wouldn't have that at all. But saying that, you've been in places where they're supposed to have, under the GPR law, they're supposed to have removed all people's data, and they've not. You know what I mean? And that should be under health and safety, but they don't do that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, the rules are there to be broken or not to be broken, but people still do it, should I say. Yeah, Steve, how's it going?
Stephen Yemk.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple of things like that that I sort of flew under the radar. I think, you know, having a checkbook, like my dad writing a check for something and not realizing quite what it was for. Or, not bad. And there was always, remember, there was, what do they call them now? The things we bought from the post office, postal orders. Postal orders where you could send money as a postal order. So you could say, well, I'll buy that, but I'll pay you in a postal order.
Yeah.
So I've done that in the past. That was a long time ago. It's like little kids, they're scheming things. I haven't got a checkbook. I want this thing, but how am I going to get it? You know?
I went into the bank a couple of weeks ago with my mum. And I said, what's the difference between a cross-check and non-cross-check? And the cashier was looking at me like, what are you talking about? I've never heard of that before, she said. So she called the manager over and asked the manager. And they said, what it is basically if it's crossed, no one can cash it in unless it's the person's name on it.
Yeah.
But many years ago, when we used to write our own checks out and give you the book, yeah, obviously people don't know like this. If you're new millennium folk, you used to get a checkbook, right? How much you want, give it to the person, and you have to cross it, like I say, put 2 lines down it to cash it. Or if you didn't have the lines down it, you could take it to anyone's bank account and cash it in. But then they started printing the 2 lines down the actual check. So that wasn't a thing anymore. And that's why they didn't hear of a cross-check or uncross-check the cashier. But I think that was down to people getting into people's mail and getting their checks before they actually got cashed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I think that's why they've put the 2 lines on there.
And you could steal a checkbook and write checks for things and then walk in and cash a check. And it's kind of,
Yeah, exactly. That's what I probably done back in the day. Yeah. I used to love my air rifles, me.
Yeah.
Aye. So I don't know. What else you been up to, or been out filming anything?
I have. Over the weekend, we did a fair bit of filming around Bristol, and um, I did up to Newport and Newport, Ross on Wye, and then yeah, so did a few things, but all by myself. Yeah.
I know.
Mr. Spanner wasn't feeling very well, and Dave had other engagements looking after his kids. So
Yeah.
so we, they did their thing, and I went off and did some exploring. Bit rainy at the start, but it was okay. Did a care home, did a school. I'm just trying to think now. Where did I go? Care home, school, a factory, and I swear there was something else. Oh, it'll come to me. But anyway, yes. So I did do some stuff. Yeah. I'll open the folder up now and find out where it was I went. I'm like this. Where did we go today? And I was like, there's always one missing. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, we spent like 6 hours in there, and I forgot that. Yeah.
That sounds a bit like a confession on the screen there.
Oh, hang on. What's this saying?
Yeah, I don't to drop yourself in it, but yeah, things like that. But saying that, back in the day as well, about ordering things through the post, like this air rifle and stuff like that. I remember early, well, not early, I think it started out in the 70s, and you could get it up to through the 70s, through the 80s, and up to the early 90s, a chemistry kit from Argos, and they give you little bits of this and the little stones of this and sulfur, and obviously you got your science kit, you get your Bunsen burner and tubes, and you mix things together and learn. And once you've used all that, they used to have a little note or a booklet or something on the box telling you where you can send a letter off to order this stuff that came through the post. And obviously you can't buy that chemical kit now for obviously health and safety reasons. But yeah, what was they giving us back here, kids, to play with? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Okay, now I was in.
Things are really restricted now with chemicals. I mean, like, yeah, you used to be able to buy a lot of stuff, and now you've got to kind of have a company letterheaded paper, or sort of, identify yourself as a company to be able to kind of order stuff. They won't just sell to members of the public. So you'd have to kind of build yourself up as a front company to kind of be able to order stuff.
Yeah, it has been so normal. They need to get rid of it. It's coming off this week, no matter what. I think I'll have to kidnap my mum and just take it out. She just says she needs to go Christmas shopping, so when she's out, I can just, take her shopping then and have something to eat. So yeah, this weekend it's coming off. I'll release that video Sunday, so I did. No, the abattoir one, slaughterhouse one, that was up near us.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, I found a couple of clips that I put together now and finished the part one. And yeah, hopefully everyone will jump over and watch that. But I've got to say, the part one is not as good as the other parts. Yeah, I've put teasers out there already, evading security and stuff like that. So if you go to the channel and look for them videos, you'll see just like a couple of minute long video about the slaughterhouse. And yeah, the first part's out now. there was one that saying infiltrating the slaughterhouse, and now this is the part 1, and we actually get into the place now and explore the first part. But there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 different more parts, and it's a massive place. And I was there for hours recording. I have to go back day after day to film virtually everywhere, and I managed to film virtually everywhere. So yeah, that was good. And now I've got the part 1 out, I can start with part 2. How many is there? I think there's three of them. 3 parts. Might be a 4th part actually. So it's a long series, but it's a good series, and it's an exclusive. No one else has filmed it, or not as like I have. The Urban Collective, Clarker, aka Clarker, he filmed it, but he only managed to film 1 part of it, and then he drove around the rest of it in their car. So yeah, I managed to, like I say, document the whole place, and it was interesting what we found in there. Filming at the weekend.
Good stuff.
Filming
You
weekend.
actually
Cool, that.
talking about that. Then you made me go on and have a look at my channel, which I haven't looked at in a couple of days because I've been busy doing other things. And it turns out one of the videos did quite well. Victoria Tunnels did quite well. Yeah, so that was good. Yeah, there we are. It just shows you I'm not like constantly looking at my my figures. I'm like, ooh, that did quite well. That was a shock. They normally get about 3K a video or something, 2 or 3K, and that was like 8K. Oh, they like that one then. All right, good.
Yeah, Victorian tunnels, isn't it? That's what it is. Victorian age and tunnels and mystery. Saying
you never
content.
can tell.
No, saying content. Last week, how many likes did they have? I had all 300 thumbs up. I was like, bleeding hell. So thank you everyone who left a thumbs up last week. Much appreciated. And yeah.
Hello, Kickboxer.
Excellent. Really appreciated all them thumbs up. And obviously you enjoyed what we did last week. So yeah, I'll be doing more little challenges like that. Like I say, I've got the korma there, got the chicken wings and or whatever they are, drumsticks, pepper X again, and yeah, and a couple of other ones there. But like I say, I'll do them on the live stream. If other people want to do them, they can do. But obviously, if like Matt's not well, not going to force them to do anything like that. So, you know what I mean? It's down to whoever wants to do it, they can do. And I got, like, say, over 300 and something likes. My live stream is demonetized, sort of thing. Not demonetized, but restricted in some areas.
Oh, right.
I don't know what that's for. But is it because it was an 18 curry? 18 only curry?
I don't know. Didn't we played some videos and things and messed about a bit, didn't we? So
yeah, but
maybe that
no copyright warning or anything like that.
No. Sometimes, you get that sort of thing. But was there any music? Yeah, Magic Enlightenment says, yeah, could have been. It's so easy to get things, in a video, and you'll get flagged up for it. Even things that actually weren't there. I mean, YouTube will say sort of like, you did this wrong. Our artificial intelligence engine says you were doing this. It's like, no, I wasn't. It's like, yeah, so.
Bengal, is he still in A&E after eating the curry chip? This chip challenge. Well, they did send him the link, but he's not here yet. So who knows? I hope he's alright. He should be, though.
Yeah. Yeah, he was all right. I think it's just like,
Yeah.
Sort of morning after kind of. What did he say now? I think he said he was all right. It wasn't like particularly bad. Nothing that he didn't expect. So yeah.
No. Don't worry. I'll leave it up for you to watch after. So when the live stream's over, you can watch the first 30 minutes. Anyone noticed a change in YouTube algorithm? Views on the lot of channels seem lower than normal. Thanks,
But I am going to have to go to the loo a second because drinking alcohol last couple of days and my kidney stones have been giving me right grief. So I'll see you in a second.
No worries.
Okay.
I do know my last video wasn't that great for views, but it was an interesting video, don't get me wrong. But I don't know whether it's down to algorithm or not. But like Matt said, certain videos you think to do well don't do well, and just little videos that you don't think's going to do well sometimes goes crazy. So it's weird how the YouTube algorithm works, or what people click onto, or don't know. It's a bit of a weird one because obviously when you ask YouTube anything, they don't really tell you anything. Oh, yeah, excellent. Nice to see you in. Excellent. Cool. Nice to see you in. Yeah, loads of different names coming up here now. It's great to see everyone in. I did notice, or Matt said, and everyone else noticed, some of the names are the same names but different because, yeah, you got to put at to get your actual radio name, channel name in like that. If not, it comes up different stuff. But I think everyone's done it there now. Yeah, everyone's done it apart from me. I don't know how you do it.
Yeah, I heard you saying about the change the names. It's a good and a bad thing because it stops people pretending to be you. They can't fake you by creating a channel name that's got the same name as you, and then that's their actual channel name. So somebody can't be on YouTube using the at. It's got to be you if it's got the at. Beforehand they could just put in a channel name called the Urban Legend UK, and so there'd be two Urban Legend UKs, and it's like you could be in the chat, so saying like hello, chatting away.
That's it there. Look, I just put it in normal. It came at so that's your email address, channel address, or whatever.
Well, it's specific to YouTube.
Yeah. So that's what that is.
Yeah.
But over videos, like you say, Matt, some of them do good, and you think, why isn't that one done so good? Where it's not that good as the other one that went out the week before, and it's not really done that. Know what I mean?
It's very hard to tell, and there's
only one legend. Hey.
I mean, it's sad to say, but I mean, I do put in there, security chased us or police came. Those videos always do better. And I mean, I'm not chasing that sort of experience because I don't want to have that experience, because I'd rather go and explore these places and not meet anybody, to be perfectly honest. But when you do, those videos do better. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's kind of like the more sort of shock factor there is, the more people watch them. So
that's down to the thumbnail, isn't it, in a way, as well, because you've got blue lights and all that, and that's why people do fake thumbnails. When I mean fake, it shows something that's totally nothing relevant to the actual video itself.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? I've put one out there similar to that, Dodge Hill air race yellow with a Dodge motor car there. But if you listen to the actual video, I explain it actually has got links to Dodge family that makes Dodge cars in America.
Hello, Mike.
And when I put that thumbnail out, a lot of Americans jumped on it, and I could see it through the YouTube studio thing where it all jumped on from. So a lot of Americans jumped on for that one.
I say Mike, but we all know him as Mick. But his channel name is Mike, you see, but it's Mick Spanner. But his channel name is Mike. It's confusing, isn't it? It's very confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll all get used to it. We'll all get used to your names as you are now, but we all knew you as something else prior to this. So yeah.
Oh dear. That's no good to lying policeman.
Who stuck his truncheon where?
Yeah, exactly. A lying policeman stuck something somewhere. Yeah. We don't like lying policemen, do we?
I haven't seen that video. You'll have to send me a link. I will watch it. Beep, 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 beep.
I know. I'll have to get my pacemaker fixed.
You keep saying this every week.
I keep saying I'm shaving this off as well. You're
going to shave your thing off and you're going to take your mum for a meal and every week.
Yeah. Luke's in the house there.
Yeah. Ooh, what? Which one? LEF. Bloody hell.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Albert Einstein. I spoke to him earlier on, actually.
Did you?
Yeah. Yeah.
How are they doing? All right.
He's all right. Yeah. He's
good.
He's getting ready for Christmas, and we might be able to do some exploring maybe this week if we're lucky. Might we get to see him this week, maybe before Christmas. And if it's going to come towards the Christmas time and we're all really bored and needing entertainment, Jordan is spending his Christmas up with his family in Leeds, so we'd have to go up there. So we'd explore around that area.
Have you got any member videos coming out? Someone's asking.
Good point, actually. I thought of this earlier on. Why don't you say to your members what video would they like to be released next? That's a good one, isn't it? Because we decide, I decide, I'm going to stick that video out or this video out or that. Why don't you let the members sort of say, oh, I've seen that, well, people who've either seen the video and are gagging to see it, but they can't because they're not a member, could say, I want that one. Or the members think this is the one you should release to the public next.
Yeah.
Suggestions.
Begs.
Suggestions
about the members.
Begs.
Yeah, I should really say this on members only, but I'll throw it out here now. Basically, we've got a trip coming up for members only, and it's in April. At least April, it's going to start before we can actually get booked in. So it's like a proper location where you go in, book yourself in, and have a look around. We've been waiting for. When I say we've been waiting for 4 years, me and Carl, to get into this place. And each
no, it's all right. I'm just shame I couldn't get into Hamworth Park. Yes, it was. We didn't get anywhere near it. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was just funny though because it was like it's one of those fail videos. Which is walk up, there's a camera, security guy comes, dogs. Oh God, let's go. I thought I'd just throw it in there, throw it in there.
Yeah. What was I saying then? You threw me right off it then.
I'm so sorry. I started gesticulating and making
it.
Yeah.
This trip for members only. What I'm doing, I'm going to throw it out to members only because it's going to be a small group and where we're going is a small place. they said they can cater for about 10 people, maybe more. But obviously, if it takes longer, because if there's more, there's got to do like 2 like interviews for everyone, or 2 like tours of the place and stuff like that. But he's accommodating it for us. He said the deal's going to start next year about April, so that's the cheapest. Not the cheapest, but the earliest we can go. A wife swapping trip. I don't know about that one. Think you're watching the wrong channel. Yeah, but basically it's a bunker, and yeah, we're getting a trip to go to a bunker, private bunker. It's been redone as a private museum, and the people who worked at this bunker back in the day run the bunker now as a museum, and they've kept it like prestige and everything. But I've not seen inside it. I've been waiting for 4 years, and yeah. So if you're interested, members only, like I say, I'll go do a members only video soon. I keep saying this. It's been 2 years now, members. More videos for the members as well, and obviously we'll talk about this trip more if you're interested. And if it works off all right, I might introduce it to on my live stream as I don't know, a competition maybe or something. You know what I mean? A trip out, yeah. Oh, yeah, you've hit it on the nail there. Let's see if we can find a picture of it. Tom is still about. Don't worry, I was speaking to him last week. He's still doing his bits and bobs of his own, and I think he's got to come out again once or twice doing the videos, but not guaranteed. He just wants a bit of a time away from YouTube. Yeah, that was amazing how much stuff there is. Yeah. Let me see if I can find this little article about it. I can show it you because the phone number's on there is not the right phone number. So, give me a second. Do you want to take over, Matt, and talk or something?
Well, I'll tell you what. Why I popped in late, but he hadn't actually started the show, and I was totally enthralled by this thing called The Captains. It's on YouTube and it's free. It's called The Captains, and it's if you love it, you love it, and if you don't, you don't. It's Star Trek, and it's directed by Bill Shatner, and he's done a documentary himself about all the Star Trek captains, and it's very weird. It's very strange the way he's done it. It's very off the wall. You get to see his sense of humor, the way he's actually done it, because the setups and things are quite strange. It's very interesting. How far am I through it now? And I was engrossed. I'm halfway, well, 3/4 of the way through it. And yeah, I learned a hell of a lot. Stuff I'd never heard before. So yeah, well done, Bill Shatner, because your documentary did take me deeper into some areas of what it was to be a Star Trek captain than I knew before. And I thought, you think you know a lot about Star Trek if you watch all the series and you watch all these kind of interviews and things like that. But this one was different. It was actually very good. Yeah. Check it out, The Captains. Yeah. Yeah.
Nearly there.
Shatner is a legend. TJ Hooker, says Flemgob. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, he's an interesting character for sure. I mean, and seeing his dynamic with the other captains in the way they've done it in this it's just like, okay, well done. It's very different. It's pleasing to watch. Yeah.
Right, here it is.
Oh, here we go.
So
Rob's
that's
in.
it, basically.
Yeah.
Like I say, I tried phoning that number of times, and that's not the right number no more. But that's why we couldn't get in touch with him, because he's changed his number. And now we've got his new number, and we contacted him, and we're getting to see it.
Cool.
But you just see how clean it is on the outside, really.
It's a well kept one then.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah, Captain Kirk, yes, kickboxer. He is, I think I got a feeling he's 90 years old. Bill Shatner, let's just check it out. Hang on. Oh,
He's
sorry.
not that old. Well, saying that, back in,
Age.
years ago.
94. You see, I told you he was
Wow.
in his 90s. Yeah. He's,
Didn't think he's that old.
oh, yeah. He's been to space. He's actually the only,
Sent off.
person, person from Star Trek that's actually been into space. And he might get to be 100. He's very sharp, very sharp. His brain is very sharp, so I think he's got a few years left in him. A few years left in him yet. Sorry.
Yeah. Eden Valley Drones was in a RLC bunker. These bunkers should be kept tied in, preserved 100%. There's loads of them burnt out and destroyed and stuff like that.
Captain's Summit. I watched that. Send the link. I tell you what, yeah, why don't I send the link? Yeah, good idea. I just put the link in the chat for you now, which you will hear me talking about putting the link in there in 30 seconds time. Put it in the chat.
There's a link.
Yeah. I should say, the Captain's Star Trek. I'll put the link in again. There we are.
So, what's it when he done TJ Hooker? He must have been in about 40s then.
Okay, good question again. I could.
Because, looking at him then, he's not really changed much.
Age doing TJ Hooker. 51 years old when he did TJ Hooker.
I thought he'd be in his 40s or something like that, yeah. It's getting on a few years, like you say.
Yeah. Born in 1931. And he a role he played until 1986. So, 1982 to 1986. So 4 years it ran for.
I never really liked Star Trek, tell you the truth. I was a tracker. Know what I mean?
Oh, right.
I think it's either you are or you aren't.
Well, yeah, it's. I didn't like football and rugby and sports and things like that. I was into computers and nerdy things. So I don't know whether it's a nerd thing or, or not. I mean, to be honest, it was light-hearted. Really, Star Trek was light-hearted. You didn't take it too seriously. A bit like Doctor Who. It was like, ooh, scary moments, but you really did suspend disbelief. You suspended your disbelief, and you just went, okay, it's a good old romp. But it's a romp in space, and they've got some weird ideas. Great,
Star Wars. Yeah, I liked the first 3. It was, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Then they started putting them in different orders in front of the originals and stuff like that. So I got mixed up in all them, and didn't follow them then. if you know what I
Yeah.
mean. But I've been watching them recently, and they're not bad at actually. Some of them.
Yeah, the scenes where the Enterprise bridge was shaking around and all the actors held onto the dashboard and jiggled around. Yeah, shake the camera time. Yeah.
Special
But-
effects, though, wasn't it? Cheap special effects back then.
Yeah. I mean, now you see it in HD. I remember when you watched it as a kid on a low definition television, and it fills in the blanks. So you think like, oh, that doesn't look too bad. Like, that's quite passable. But now you see it like really crisp. You can see how the sets were done and painted, and it all looks very basic. And it still looks good, but it's like, yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah.
It didn't matter back then because, I mean, even though they shot it on 35mm, it wouldn't look good on a cinema screen, but television was just fine.
Yeah, I've noticed that as well. If you watch an old TV program or an old videotape on your new TV, it looks all weird. Doesn't look right at all, does it?
Well, if it deinterlaces it correctly, so that it gives you the extra frame speed, then it doesn't look quite so bad. But it can look messy if it's yeah.
It's just how the TVs are shaped now as well. They're not
Yeah.
as square, are they? Because the back days used to be just filmed in like a square format, but now they're like a mobile phone when you tilt it sideways, 11 is it or something?
Yeah. I mean, television was so low resolution, compared to what we got now. Your brain used to sort of put the extra information in, so your brain made up for it. Now it's kind of like all of it's there, really crystal clear. So you kind of you can't get away with it having cheap sets and cheap special effects. It just doesn't work. But yeah.
Pardon me. Yeah, I
Right.
remember my mum watching a Australian program called Cell Block H.
Oh God, that was terrible. That was awful.
And when the doors closed, the whole wall nearly went. It was like a wall like this, and it all started vibrating like it's an earthquake.
Yeah. Right, you're gonna have to excuse me because
You go in again?
yeah.
No
Right,
worries.
I'll be back in a sec. Right.
Alternating it's usually sorry in good order. But have waterboard land. Yeah, a lot of them get flooded as well. Yeah. Laughing there. Of course, you remember the Cell Block H. I believe they've done a second one, didn't they? A modern one, but I'm not too sure. Was great and yeah. Finnegan, yeah, good old Finnegan. Yeah, tits. Oh, no, I don't know. I used to call my sister that, because when she's moans at me, I used to call her that, and she didn't like that. Wentworth was the prison, yeah. There was Mouse, Meg, Meg's husband. I can't remember the governor now, but it was a woman. What's that? Second was yeah, I believe so. I believe the first one wasn't the best, but the second one's even worse. B, yeah, Lizzie, yeah, bleeding hell. So yeah, it wasn't just my mum watching it and me. Well, yeah, it's crazy that Queen Bee, and they escaped out of there. Funny.
Sorry.
And Lizzie, when she got out, she had to do a crime to get back in because she couldn't live on the outside because she was in there that long. She must have been about 90 odd back in that.
Whew, bloody hell, back.
You feeling all right, Matt?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I just had to find some toilet roll. Yeah, blow me nose.
Rent a Ghost, yeah.
Yeah,
It came a classic Cell Block H, but Rent a Ghost. That girl, that woman, Deirdre out of Coronation Street was in it, wasn't she? There's a good few people out of it in there. Not
I can't
out of
remember.
Coronation Street.
I remember the concept of Rent a Ghost, and I remember the song of Rent a Ghost, but I cannot remember what was in the episodes and who was in it at all.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, Rent a Ghost. Oh, you know, it's like
Pop off. I'm not too sure.
that would be an interesting one to watch. I'll tell you what, I'll pull up YouTube now and I'll see if there's any episodes of Rent a Ghost on YouTube, just to remind myself. Rent a Ghost. There we go. Oh, that's the guy. Yeah, the main guy. Yeah, the jester guy.
Yeah, it looks a bit like Jeremy Beadle, I thought, back in the day. But obviously it wasn't him.
I haven't
Don't know
seen
who it
him much after that.
Who that guy, the jester?
Yeah, I wonder what happened to him then. Let's just look him up, find out what happened to him. IMDb.
Excellent, became a member. Cool.
Rent a Ghost.
Give me a few minutes, I'll get a firework going for you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. There's a lot of people who are in Rent a Ghost that don't have photographs on IMDb. Michael Staniforth doesn't have a picture for him. No, is that the main actor? And he doesn't have a. Oh, he died in 1987. No way. Is that him? I wonder if that's him. Hang on. It could well be him. Yeah, it was him. He died in 1987.
The jester?
Yeah.
The jester?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. 1942, died 1987. So.
Firework, that's what it's doing. Give me a second.
44 years old, I suppose. Yeah. Why did he? What and there's a remembrance page here. I'll look this up later. It's I didn't realize he'd passed away. Okay, that's why I didn't see him in many other things, and why we probably didn't remember his name. But yeah, remember him as kids, but not beyond. Fred Mumford rides a ghost horse in one episode, or a ghost possesses a racehorse during an actual race. Okay, yeah. Timothy's invisible antics. Timothy, one of the resident ghosts, would frequently move objects while being completely invisible. I really can't remember that. I can remember the music. Rent a Ghost or something. Yeah, something like that. Round the Twist. Now, that sort of vaguely know the name, but it's not ringing any bells. No. Yeah. What sort of things jump out at me from my childhood watching TV? Mr. Ben, Magic Roundabout, Trumpton, God, what else? Yeah. The Red Hand Gang, yeah. What was it? There was Chucky. I can't remember much about it. I can't remember it, to be honest. Chucky was supposed to be an alien and don't know much beyond that, to be honest. Captain Zepp, what's that then? Well, hello.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
He's
firework.
get-
It says
he's-
he's done remember already, but I've got it ready, so why not set a firework off? You know what I mean? Bit of fun.
Do it.
What is that?
Go full screen.
That's better.
Yay.
Get to it. Hey. Cool. Don't worry. Just in case. Yeah. That's why it takes me a few minutes to get it ready. So, yeah, thanks for becoming a member yet again. Much appreciated. And, yeah.
Flashlight.
Cool. Hello there. Hello, Matt.
Yeah. Oh, somebody said about the flashlight. Yes. I did just buy it as a joke. I mean, I don't fucking play around with that thing. I did try it once, but it was like, is that it? It's like fucking, yeah, it's crap. Not turned on by that. Quite shit, in fact. I wouldn't rate it as feeling like the real thing. New. I love the Tom on a Mission and the Talking Plant.
Oh, that's the one.
The Talking
Hello.
Plant. Which one was that? Talking Plant. The adventure game, I remember, had a
Oh, yeah. That has a
plant.
talking plant. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it used to sort of grumble, didn't it? And sort of like try and chase them across the maze bit. Well, you had to cross the
Grid.
the
Like a
grid.
grid.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he was trying to block you off, and then you have to work out where he is. But obviously, they can't see him because you weren't there. It's just like a blue screen image.
Yeah.
How they did it.
Yeah. Ted Rogers.
Are they still?
Was it
No, they're not. Are they?
Buck Rogers in the 21st century or something? Yeah.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Went like.
Oh, that Ted Rogers. Yeah, sorry.
It was like 3, 2, 1, something like that. Anyway.
Yeah.
Swap shot.
Yeah, but when he said Ted Rogers, then I was thinking, but his name was Rogers, wasn't he? In Buck Rogers, was it Ted Rogers? What was his name? Something Rogers. What was his name? Now I'll look it up. Hang on.
Walls. Vortex. Isn't that someone out there done English?
Buck. Of course it was. Duh. Obvious. Buck Rogers. Yeah, Buck Rogers, not Ted Rogers. Somebody you said Ted Rogers, and my mind went to Buck Rogers. Yeah, great. Ted Rogers. No, yes, blank. Not blankety blank. See, I did it again. Not blankety blank. The bin. Dusty bin.
Dusty bin. Yeah.
Dusty bin. Yeah.
Wasn't it Bob Monkhouse did that? I'm sure it was Bob Monkhouse.
What, blankety blank?
No. Dusty bin.
Oh no, it's Ted Rogers, I think. Ted Rogers.
I'm not too sure. I'm sure it was Fingery, I just said.
The one I couldn't stand was blankety blank. That's fucking tragic.
At least they're not 3, 2, 1 it's called, I think it was.
3, 2, 1 with Ted Rogers. Yeah, okay. Oh, B Devon Life. Oh, there we are. It was made for you then, B. Blankety blank was made just for you because I couldn't stand it. It was cheap and nasty. Oh. and the fact they just gave out such shit prizes. I mean, it was just like pathetic. I mean, it's like, oh, for God's sake. All this thing about the BBC, like, oh, we license payers, so you're here just for the experience. You're not here for the prize. The prize is more of a kind of like, your commemoration of you being on the show. So you're not winning a prize. You're not competing. Oh God, it's like, yeah, get over it. Give him a good prize. For fuck's sake. I mean, it costs like how many tens of thousands, £100,000 to put the show on.
Stick to them.
You think you could give him a bloody, 10 grand bloody prize or something?
Grange Hill, yeah. Roland. Getting stalked by that girl.
Yeah, the Generation Game. Oh,
Yeah.
that's Larry Grayson. Yes. He was a bit campy, wasn't he? Yes, I remember him now. He always just sort of like look back like that. It's sort of oh, look back. Oh, oh.
Name. Whoops.
Sort of thing. Yeah. Isla Sinclair. Actually, yes, you're right. Isla Sinclair was his sidekick, and I remember Isla Sinclair as a child because she had something to do with where I lived. There was a place called the Lake. Well, it's called the Lake, but we lived on this area that sloped down towards the sea. At the bottom of it was a lake, and there was a little sort of area with a swimming pool and things in it. Anyway, something to do with Isla Sinclair, and that they were filming down there, and I was really desperate to try and see if I could see Isla Sinclair when she was filming, and I didn't. It was all like, ooh, can't get near it. But yeah, she was there. Isla Sinclair. Oh my God! Isla Sinclair is filming just down the road from where I live. Oh, I've got to go down there and see it. Didn't get to see it.
Yeah. Mark is saying something. We'll fix it. Yeah, we're not even going there. We're not even going down that low.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Shame they're not doing the finger no more. A Crystal Maze, no on TV.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that'd be good. No, a group of YouTubers teaming up and going on.
Yeah.
That would have been good, I thought.
I can always remember there was a thing in school where they were looking for somebody to go in a sci-fi series, and the BBC wanted somebody, so they were looking for people, and they looked around and talent scouted, and they found the person they're looking for, and it's like, and they went off and he did a TV series. Now, who was that, and what was the TV series? Can I remember? No, but he was in a TV series. We were all looked at, as kids. It's like, and he's like, oh, we'll have him. And he's like, and bang. Yeah. So.
I remember in school, the police came in. They wanted, I think it was about 6 lads. And I got picked, basically. You have to look at a certain way and how they were in height and stuff, or random things, know what I mean?
Yeah.
And took us away and done what's it called, where you line up, a finger brigade, line up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and basically that's at a Greymount Lane police station, that was.
Yeah.
And years ago we filmed it before it got demolished. And yeah, they took us across the bridge into the canteen. They had us a little drinking stuff there, a couple of biscuits or whatever. Yeah, and gave us a 5 for volunteering. Wasn't bad because we got out of school, you know what I mean, half a day, so why not?
I did get paid as a kid to go in a lineup once. I think, yeah, I got paid some sort of like stupid amount, and it's like, getting given money by a police officer. Like, here's your money. They gave it to you in cash.
Yeah.
It's like, do you want to be in a lineup? Yeah, right then. Yeah, okay, cool. So like boring, standing around waiting, like, yeah. It's like, yeah. And at the end of it, it's like, here's your cash.
Yeah, that's it.
Police officer gives you money. It's weird. Weird.
It isn't it weird that, but I've never been picked for a jury either. But like I say, I've been picked for an ID brigade, but
Yeah.
not for a jury. Does that mean I've got a dodgy face or something?
Well, you have at the moment, but yeah, I'm not sure about back then. You might look different.
Oh, I used to love that program, Kickstart. Something like that, wasn't it?
Kickstart.
Dougie Lampkin. I've got his signature upstairs. Went to see him. Be about 10 years ago in town.
Kickstart. There's no recollection of that at all. I do not know that.
Motorbikes, and they're going around and dirt bikes going, seeing who's the best. And there's one incident where a kid falls off like a 6-foot plank on a motorbike. He falls down, and the paramedics go to rescue him, and they end up in a big pile in the ditch as well. And everyone started laughing at him with the commentary and all that.
Is this is it a show, or is it?
Type it in Kickstart. We'll get it up on the screen. Kickstart. What would you call them?
Because this how can I miss this?
Mess up.
Oh, hang on. Kickstart.
Kickstart medic mess up. Yeah.
Medic mess up.
It might come up. That one.
Junior Kickstart.
Yeah. It's about a 30 seconds
now.
long video.
Be careful, it says. Kickstart.
Can you throw it on the screen so everyone knows what we're talking about?
Oh! Do I remember this? I'm not sure I remember it. If I remember this or not.
I used to always watch it during the 6 weeks holidays. Hey, Matt, can you get it on the screen and I'll show it?
Oh, well, you probably get done for copyright, but
yeah, that's probably true.
Are you happy for me to do that? I can do it if you
go
want.
On. Yeah,
all right,
you can always edit the end of the live stream.
Yeah, all right then. I'll bring it up on the screen.
Yeah. We are the champions.
Well, some gentleman's channel has put it up there, and I'll just kind of use it off his. So, whoever you are, thank you very much. Which, as you know, means in stage terms, as what we're about to do now.
We are the champions. Wasn't that Stuart Hall that hosted that? And the Royal Knockout.
Yeah. So thank you very much. Oh, I thought I was going to play.
This is the one that really caused the problems, and it's caused
That's a 6 foot drop. He's hurt, but check what happens to the rescuers.
John's ambulance man tried to get there in a hurry, but he probably needs some treatment in a minute.
Bloody hell.
Wait, not finished yet.
Oh.
Sorry, this is the poor lad took a nasty knock there, but this is a bit like the Keystone Cops down.
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Was funny that though.
Yeah.
I remember watching it, not live, but back in the day, watching it, and it was like laughing my head off as well. But yeah, I used to love that program.
Yeah.
I
can't remember seeing like a motorbiking challenge program. I can't remember seeing that sort of thing. No.
Yeah, it's during the 6 weeks holidays mainly.
Right.
No, for the kids on, I think it was BBC, the
Mhm.
British Bull Crap Corporation.
Yeah, the people that like to tell you to change your sex and that
Oh,
white people are bad.
yeah. Right, let's not get there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we don't do politics.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Yeah, it was BBC. It must have been about the 80s, I think. It's got to be the 80s. Yeah.
Yeah, the good old days when
Normal
things
kickstart,
were
yeah.
real. Yeah.
That's it. I remember the older one. Yeah, that's for the adults, and the junior one is obviously for the juniors.
I am crossing my legs, so there must be a reason
Right,
for
on that
crossing
one,
the legs.
we're
Oh.
going now. Say goodbye,
Okay.
Matt, then.
All right, I'm crossing my legs.
Thanks, Matt, for coming up.
Bye.
Let you go. See you later. There, let him go. I know he needs the toilet. So, yeah. The British Beacon Corporation, huh? Yeah, Beacon Corporation. One channel back then, Will. Well, there was 3 really, wasn't there? Yeah. But for the kids, yeah, definitely only 1 channel, I think. Dougie Lampkin, yeah. I still can't remember the other ones, but I can remember them in a way. But yeah, it's great to see everyone. Yeah, come back next week and we'll catch you then. Stay safe till next time. Cheers. Much appreciated everyone coming in. Matt will go blind, taking about his short term stream. Yep, it was. It's because it started late, and yeah, and that's it really. Right, I'm rapidly on, so I'm going. Bye bye, everyone. Take it easy next time. Bye bye. Stay safe.